Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We are live. What is going on with everybody, man? You guys are probably like, Sega man, you're crazy, man. You're always doing these early morning podcasts, man. What's going on with you, man? Everybody ain't out of bed yet. You know, all the chat that I rock out with are still sleeping, bro. Some of them are up. Some of them are going to work. You know, Rainy Pot, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Yo, what's going on with you, man? I'm here early in the morning, man. Early in the morning. You know what, brother? I decided to take off work today. Well, my boss gave me the option. I can come in later because I live in PA, or Xbox on fire. You got that right, brother. Or you can stay home. So I'm going to stay home today. So I wanted to do it. Early morning pop-up podcast, man. I want to give you my opinions and thoughts about the Xbox Developer Direct show, man. On top of that, brother, you know what I'm saying? Unlimited, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's going on, Unlimited Productions? Hey, man, I wanted to be on the show yesterday. I seen a little bit of it when I was at work. I didn't see no link. I don't know if you didn't send me a link. I know it's freezing up here, man. It's like 19. It's 23 degrees, Unlimited. But the other day, man, it was down in like the teens, bro. It was like late at night, bro. I got up, you know what I mean, and my Alexa said 8 degrees, bro. 8 degrees, man. 8 degrees. So I've been enjoying the week, actually. Where I work at, you know, they only came back for one day. Most of the week they were off, man. You know. Okay. Don't worry. Hey, Unlimited. Hey, we're gonna catch up, Unlimited. We're gonna have another podcast, brother. This weekend, probably later on Saturday afternoon. If you're not busy, I'm gonna do another one. But I wanted to give my thoughts. And brother, I got a new name. I'm not gonna name my podcast anymore. Unlimited. I'm calling it the only Xbox only podcast. You know what I mean? The Outlaws of of Xbox. It was a little bit too long, you know. So I'm just gonna call it Xbox only, the Xbox only podcast, man. Where it's mostly only we talk about Xbox. We're still gonna destroy. We're still gonna destroy the PlayStation pony bots out there, but I had to change the name and shorten it up, man. This is the last name that I'm gonna keep my podcast at, brother. You know what I mean? For all of us, man. You know, Xbox only podcast, man, because we only truly only rock out Xbox, brother. Be for real. You know what I mean? But I'm glad to see y'all here early here in the morning. You know, shouts out to my brother Unlimited. He had a fire podcast yesterday with our first lady of chat, Dea4568, the first lady of Xbox, and our brother E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X, man. I did, believe it or not, I seen he bought on, right? And I did send him a link. But he ain't going to come on. He's probably sleeping, you know. But I wanted to come in here and chop up a little bit of game with y'all, man. I did not get to see the show until I got home, you know. But I'm going to tell you what I'm really impressed about, guys. I'm very impressed with the presentation of the show. I'm very impressed with Obsidian Entertainment Studios. And I was looking at that Evolve, and I'm very interested now in Evolve. Seeing more of the game and stuff like that was phenomenal. They did a good presentation of the game. The game looks breathtaking. The the world of it just looks breathtaking. This looks like a great game, and I'm not into RPGs. I'm really not into RPGs. You know what I mean? But it looks breathtaking, man. It just looks breathtaking, and I cannot wait to play this game, man. Evolved by Obsidian. I mean, it looks breathtaking. It looks really, really good, and it looks like you can see the power of the Xbox Series X in this what they're showing, and it looks very, very awesome. And I cannot wait to play. I want to play this game. I am very interested now in this game, and I'm not really an RPG guy. Now I understand what Unlimited was talking about. Waiting for Evolve, you know what I mean? I kind of did before, you know, but now I'm more interested in Evolve now, and this just looks great. This is a fantastic. Look like this is going to be a fantastic game. You know, the presentation of the show was great. They just went right in. You know, like the couple of the direct gameplay director, Gabriel, all these guys, different things like that, giving you in depth about the game and what you're going to be looking forward to when you play Evolve. It's great. I'm very happy. I am very happy, man. See, even Unlimited just said right here, Evolve is probably going to be my game of the year. I love everything about it, man. It looks very good, and I am going to play it. I might even actually buy the game, to be honest with you. I mean, this looks good. The creatures, you look like you can be very immersed in the world. Very detailed in the mountain rocks and everything all around. You can see the detail of everything in the graphics of the characters, which is really cool. This looks like a very awesome game and very promising game, and I cannot wait to play it, guys. I can't. What's up, Toolman55? How are you, man? Another great brother out here, Xbox brother. What's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I know. Unlimited, you're right. This is it. The Outlaws of Xbox, it was pretty decent, but a lot of people, when they say my channel, they forget what it's called because I've changed it. You're right, a lot of times, but I think it's going to be Xbox only podcast because we mostly talk about Xbox. What we look forward to with Xbox, where we want Xbox to go, developers for Xbox, just different things, everything, all Xbox. This is it. I'm not going to change it no more. This is it. I know you guys are probably laughing. Yeah, you're just saying that, Sega, man. Nah, this is it. Very short and sweet and to the point. You know what I mean? And I'm just very impressed. I was very impressed by the developer direct show. Hats off to Phil Spencer and everybody that was behind the show. It was awesome. Like I said, Evolve looks good. The graphics look really awesome. And I cannot wait to see it. But also, and we're going to talk about that too, one of the biggest games that look really awesome, and they're showing the power of the Xbox Series X that the ponies are salty about, is what game, guys? What game are they really salty about? I know you guys know what game I'm talking about, man, right? Indiana Jones. They're very salty about that, man. I seen stuff out there that they're writing about and talking about, you know what I mean? They're trying to damage control the show already. You know what I mean? But they're very salty, man. And the only thing me and Unlimited and Hebot and like our crew don't understand, why do you have to be so salty about what Xbox is bringing out? You check out that new mint green. You like that new mint green border? Do you like that new mint green border I have up there, man? I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Trying to keep it a little bit minty fresh over here for Xbox because we're minty fresh over here. You know what I mean? Minty fresh over here on Xbox, man, because we got a lot of great games coming, man. We're giving you that minty fresh taste in your mouth. You know what I mean? When it comes to Xbox, man, a breath of fresh air, a cool breeze. We got all the cool games over here. I don't know what's going on that other side. You know what I mean? They might need a Tic Tac or something, get a cool minty fresh breath, a breath of fresh air. Stop always regurgitating and always trying to hate on Xbox. You know what I mean? We got that minty fresh border up for you because we got all the fresh games coming out. We got all the fresh new games coming out on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? We got all the fresh games coming out, man. Xbox only, bro. Xbox only, man. Where we have the best games coming out. And you seen that in the direct, and you seen that in the developer direct show. You know what I'm saying? You've seen that. They explained everything about the game. They went in detail about the game. Everybody you've seen on here, from Indiana Jones, from the new game that looks pretty cool, that's actually coming out of what is this? Is this Square Enix? That looks like another decent game that's coming out. You know what I mean? You had the Japanese brother on there explaining, about the game and different things like that. Looks very promising. Xbox is doing really good this year, guys. In the beginning of 2024 and going forward, me and Unlimited and all of us in our crew, I've been saying it, man. We're eating good over here. I've been saying that since day one. We are eating good over here. There is no other console out there that can compete with Xbox. It's just the truth. You can see it out there in Ponybot land, how they're damage controlling so bad about Xbox. But what I don't understand is, why can't you just take your ass out there, go get a McDonald's job, okay? Or go bag some groceries at your local Giant Eagle or wherever you live, Kroger's or whatever, and save up for an Xbox. I mean, come on, man. It's easy. You have all this salt about a game system that you don't even own. And then you want to damage control everything that Xbox brings out, which are so-called podcast creators. You know, the fake ones that are out there. And I'm not going to name them because they don't deserve it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to catch up with the chat because I'm on fire this morning here, man, at 7:59 a.m. Eastern time in PA. What's up, Anthony Chipmunk, a.k.a. Tony Tone? What's up, brother? Tony Tone in the house. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm hyped, man. I'm very excited, man. Obsidian, it's phenomenal, man. I'm very, very pleased. And I'm definitely, I was so breathtaking with Ninja Theory. Ninja Theory and what they had to show, that was great, man. They went in detail about the game. You know what I mean? And digging deep into Senua's Saga and what it means. You know what I mean? With the game and things like that, man. It was awesome to see the character that was talking on there. It was awesome. They did a fantastic job, guys. I'm kind of tongue twisted about it, but Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, I thought you knew, is going to be the game that's going to be the showpiece, brother. One of the showpiece games for the Xbox Series X and S. I'm telling you, man, we are on fire right now. We are on fire right now when it comes to games. You know, and I said it way back then, man. You woke up a sleeping giant, man. It's just like my brother E-Rock said, you woke up a sleeping giant. You guys touted that forever, about how we had no games. Look at us now, man. Look at us now. In 2013, we did have the better lineup, but look at us now. I mean, we are totally on fire with Xbox. And they keep trying to knock the door down, guys, and they just keep knocking, but they can't come in. They can't come in, man. They just keep knocking, brother, and they can't come in. You cannot knock down the Xbox door, bro. You can't. There's no way to penetrate the Xbox door, bro. You cannot come in. You know, you need to get in where you fit in, but you can't come in the Xbox door, man. You just can't, man. They just keep damage controlling, and it's funny. It's so funny. It's sickening now. You know what I mean? How these pony bots out here just keep damage controlling, man. Look at the chat that's on fire, man. Huge step up for Outer Worlds, and that game was gorgeous on Xbox X and Series 1X. I guess he's saying 1X and Series X. Yes, there's a lot of great things going on right now for Xbox, man. And I'm very happy, very pleased. Andy, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? That's right. Hellblade 2 and Indiana Jones, bro. Hellblade 2 game looks phenomenal. They go in detail about it. Indiana Jones looks phenomenal, man. It's just a great thing right now. That's going on over here. I'm glad to see y'all join me this early, man. I just wanted to give my thoughts and opinions, and I'm very well pleased. I grade the show a 9.5. The Developer Direct show is a 9.5. This was a fantastic show, man. Fantastic show. They did awesome, and I think it made the pony bots, and it made the pony bots jealous, because your choice of brand does nothing like this. They don't come out and talk about games like this. They're not fun. They're not fun. They don't get you hype for games like they do on the Xbox side. They just don't. They're plain Janes. They're plain Janes when they come out and do a couple little things, and then it's over. You get to see how the game's being built. You get to see how the game's being made. They explain it to you in detail and passion about their game. They have passion when they're explaining it to you about their game because they're so excited to bring these great games to you on Xbox. The real greatness is over here. It's always have been. The real greatness of games is on Xbox. It's just the truth. You know what I mean? Unlimited just said he pre-installed Hellblade 2 and Avowed and Indiana Jones. Unlimited, if you're still in here, man, can you do that on Game Pass? Because I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it. Unlimited, let me know in the comment sections below, bro. And Avowed has what I love about Starfield and another RPG choices and Conquest. Yeah. You guys are on fire in the chat, man. Thank you guys for coming and rocking out with me this early in the morning, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I'm gonna do another podcast tomorrow evening. I have a few things that I got to do with my family, but I'm going to do another one, and I want y'all to come back. Man, I'm going to see if I can get Brother Unlimited on. I'm going to try to get E-Rock on, you know. He was on with my Brother Unlimited yesterday. And the First Lady of Xbox, Dea. Shouts out to her and her knowledge. She is the queen of Xbox out here in these gaming streets. I don't care what anybody says. Dea4568 is the queen of Xbox. You know, so hopefully we can get her on, you know. Yeah, yeah, Limited. I'm just catching up. Yes, it is. It's in Pittsburgh. Giant Eagle is in Pittsburgh, man, Pennsylvania. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. It is, man. You know, a lot of us here don't really shop there, though, because the prices have getting really expensive. You know, I can afford it, you know, I can, but I would rather get more value out of my buck when it even comes to my grocery stores. And we go to Aldi's, you know what I mean? So, you know, we go there, you know what I mean? So, you know, look at Rainy Pop, but he's breaking it down. For example, in Starfield, I tried to get Mathematics expelled from Crimson Fleet and has came after me. Like, that's what I like about our chat. They always explain their gameplay, their game experience. You know what I mean? And I like that, man. I like when they do that. When we talk about certain games, whether it be Starfield or whatever we're playing, they always explain and tell you about their you know, their game that they're playing. You know, how high they are on what game, you know what I mean? Where they're at, what tiers they're on, and how excited they are, and they still love Starfield, and they keep playing Starfield. I love it, man. I love it, love it, love it. You guys got to keep doing that in our chat. Keep doing that, man. I love when y'all do that, man. Because these are true gamers in here. These are true Xbox gamers in here, man. True Xbox gamers, man. Only Xbox, bro. Only, you know what I mean? Only, you know, they're true gamers out here, man. True gamers, bro, and I love it. You know what I mean? They're excited about games that are coming out. They explain to you in detail. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be, man. It was a great show. They did a fantastic job, man. They did a fantastic job on that. You know what I like though, guys? The funny part I like. Let me see if you guys caught this. The most funny part I liked at the show, believe it or not, was when the guy was talking about Indiana Jones and Todd's head popped up and he took that gold skull statue. Did you see that part? He looked around, looked around, and he popped up and took that gold skull statue, I think that was in Indiana Jones. That was funny, man. That was awesome what he did, Todd did. Because Todd said he'd been wanting to make a good Indiana Jones game. And this is going to be it. This is going to be it. And they're so salty, man. They're so salty. Machine Games is going to make this game phenomenal. Machine Games is going to make this game phenomenal, brother. Your boy Sega Man was right, man. Like I tell you, we're eating good over here, bro. We are eating so good over. That game looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Got so many great games coming over here. Square Enix. Now, this game looks kind of interesting. And I'm not, see, this is what I'm trying to explain something to my brothers out here, my true Xbox brothers, man. I'm not into RPGs. I'm really not. I'm not really into Yeah, then they'll say Sega Man, but you played Starfield. You like Starfield. Sega Man, you played what's the other game? I can't think of it right now. One of my favorite of all time. It's in my mind, but I can't think of it right now. What's the other sci-fi game that I like? I can't think of it right now with Miranda in it. You guys are like, yeah, but you remember Miranda, Sega Man. I can't. Mass Effect. All right, those are RPG games. This game is making me interested in wanting to play it. This game from Square Enix is making me more interested also to getting into some more RPGs. Honestly, this show made me more interested into getting in a little bit more RPGs, and I'm not an RPG guy. I'm more of a shooter bro, and you guys know that because you guys know I love Gears of War. Gears of War is my favorite all-time game. It always will be. But I like to explore and play other games that are different, rather they be family games, kid family games, or whatever. I'm not just a R-rated gamer. I don't just play Gears of War, and stuff like that. I like other types of games, because I didn't grow up on those games. I didn't grow up on Gears of War. I grew up on stuff like Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. And it looks something, it takes you back to, that kind of era in time. This game looks good. And I'm going to try it out. It's making me want to try this game out. This is what I like about Xbox. See, they make you want to try the games out. On PlayStation and Sony, I just think it's the same old thing over and over. How many times? What makes you want to keep wanting to try out Spider-Man? What makes you want to keep trying out God of War? Right? Games like that. You've already played them. They're one and done games. I don't care what anybody says. You can put up all kind of things about Spider-Man and God of War. It's the same old game. I don't care if you find a couple other things in the game or whatever. It's the same old one and done games. And I'm not trying to really knock that. If you like one and done games, that's cool. I don't like one and done games. When I get done playing Gears, I play Horde, right? I play Horde on there. It has longevity. You get to play online with people. I like games that keep going, and it shows the value of your dollar. Not just a one and done game. I don't want to just pay $70 for a game, right? And then beat it and that's it. You can go back and play it a couple more times, but after you play that game a couple more times, you're going to get bored of it. It doesn't validate my purchase to play one and done games, is what I'm basically trying to say, man. And Sony has a lot of one and done games. And so does Nintendo. It doesn't validate my $70, man. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I like games that have better value, longevity, and that's Xbox games. Xbox has the best games that have longevity and the best value for your buck. It's just true. With the online is it. Whether you like it or not. Online gaming is it right now. If you want to feel like you got the value for your buck that you spent on the game, you play Xbox games. That's the name of the game. You dig? You play Xbox games. And I feel that we're getting our money's worth and it validates my $70 purchase. If I was to go out right now and buy Gears of War 6 physical, which I'm going to do, it's validating my $70 because I know there's longevity in the game. I know it's going to keep being online games that we play on there. They're going to bring more content always to the game. So it validates my purchase of the game. It doesn't validate my purchase of PlayStation games. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. It's Xbox only for me, baby. It just is. When it comes down to it, it's Xbox only for me, man. It's on top right now, and I believe Xbox is going to stay on top. Did you hear what they're trying to do now? I got to catch up with their chat. They're trying to mix up what Satya Nadella said when he had that interview about gaming and how gaming is going. They're trying to mix that up, saying that, and they're still thinking that Xbox is going to be a third party. Why are they thinking that, man? This is what I'm talking about. Any time they try to they try to always downplay Xbox. Satya Nadella came out and had an interview. Now, I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I watched a little bit of it, and they tried so bad to manipulate everything in that interview. Still thinking we're going to be third party and that all our games are going to come over to PlayStation and Nintendo. That's what you're wishing for. You're hoping and praying and wishing and hoping. You're not going to get them. The only way you're going to get them is if you buy an Xbox or a PC or a phone. How many times do we got to keep telling you that? And they don't care. They just put up this brick wall. They put up their pony bot wall and they keep spewing the same shit over and over and over and over again. Your material's getting old, pony bots. You need to get some new material out here. You know what I mean? I got that Cat Williams effect right now. You got to be exposed harshly. You got to get that new. You got to get new ideas out here. You're running out of stuff. You're running out of material. Your trolling is weak right now. Come with your A game. You have no A game no more. We keep destroying you every time you come out. You absolutely have no A game right now. That Square Enix game is going to be another game that I got to try out, bro. I have to try these games, man. I have to try these games. They even got Oxide Studios. I gotta try these games, man. These games look really good, and I'm not into these games, but that's what Game Pass is for, with certain games and different things like that. And I just have to try it. You know what I mean? These games look awesome, bro. We had an awesome show. You're not getting these kind of in-depth shows on PlayStation. And I'm sorry to say, and Nintendo kind of used to be that way. I got to catch up with the chat, man. Damn. What's up, Snooky Jackson? Let me catch up with the chat real quick, and I'll keep my sermon going. Shout out to my brother Sega Forever, my Hawaiian brother that does the 24-hour podcast. Big shout out to my brother. You know I gotta call my brother. That's my brother, man. That's my Hawaiian Xbox brother. Much love to our brother Sega Forever, man. Retro Fusion, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's going on, man? I've been doing some shorts, some short videos, on YouTube. I'm gonna keep doing that too, I like them little short videos, with my little backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? I like doing it, Got to keep the pony bots up, But it was a great show, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's a 9.5. We got a lot to look forward to right now, with Xbox, man. We got to keep the hype going because we got fantastic stuff coming out right now, man. That stuff with Satya Nadella, man, I was laughing. I'm like, wow, these guys are so jealous here. They're very jealous. Guys, they're very jealous. And what's so stupid? What is so stupid? What are you jealous of? What are you truly jealous of? You can have and play these games. You just do not want to bow down. You have to bow down now, okay? I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. You have to bow down, okay? If you want to play these games, you got to bow down. And you have to buy an Xbox, or you have to buy a laptop that I'm doing this podcast on. You know what I mean? For you to play these great games we got over here. It's just the truth, all right? I'm not saying that you can't enjoy other game systems. That's cool. Because there's brothers on here that do own PS5s. They do own PS4s. But they can enjoy their games on there. They have every right to. They invested their money into getting one. And there's certain games that they like on that system. There's a lot of people that say, hey, I'm an Xbox dude. The only reason why I bought the PlayStation 5 is for their exclusives. Right? That's what they say, right? A real PlayStation dude will probably come back and say, yeah, I have the PlayStation 5, but I bought an Xbox Series S because I want to enjoy Microsoft's Xbox exclusives. And that's cool. If you want to do that, that's fine. Either way, you're still bringing more money to us, the true diehard Xbox gamers that keep getting more games. The more you purchase, the more games we get. It doesn't matter where you play it at. The more you purchase, the more games we keep getting. It's a win-win. If you want to play these great games that we got coming over here, not to mention Blade, amongst other games like that, you have to get an Xbox. If you don't want an Xbox, then you have to go save up with your, part-time job or full-time job and get a PC, man. If you hate Xbox that much, which I don't understand, then you have to get a PC. That's what you're going to have to do. I don't hate PlayStation. I have PlayStation consoles. I keep telling you guys that all the time. People don't believe me. Oh, Sega man, you just a hater. No, I'm not. I have a PlayStation 3. I have a PlayStation 2. I have a PlayStation 1. I have a PlayStation PSP. I have a PS Vita. I don't hate PlayStation. I like certain games on PlayStation, but my preferred console and platform, and that's number one, is Xbox. Because I think they have the better value for your buck, the better games, the better controllers, the better everything all around. I can't stand that PlayStation controller. I really can't. I never liked that. I've never liked it. Even with the PlayStation, it feels cheap and it feels phony. And I don't like those little knobs that are down the bottom. I hate that, man. Hate it. I don't like those kind of controllers. I hate those controllers. I don't like them. The best controller ever made back in the day was the Sega Genesis controller. And now the Xbox controller. Those are the best controllers, in my opinion, that have ever been made for a gaming console. I don't like the PlayStation controller. It feels fake, phony, and cheap. It just does. You know what I mean? It does. I don't like the way the new one looks. I don't like it. I don't like the new PlayStation 5 controller. I hold one before. I don't like it. I just don't like their controllers. The Xbox controller to me is the best controller ever made. Ever. For gaming. And a lot of people will agree with me on that. Blade, what's up, brother? How are you doing, man? It was a good show. I'm just catching up to the chat. Shouts out to 10 Deep in here with me this morning. Welcome to the new game, new name, guys. Xbox Only podcast. I'm not changing it anymore. My brother Unlimited was clowning me. Rightfully so. But I can't wait to rock out with my brothers this upcoming weekend. I am going to probably get back to some gaming here. Going back on and do some gaming here soon. But I had to come and rock out with you guys and talk about the Xbox Developer Direct show. For you all that don't know, it was a great show, man. It was awesome. Awesome show. I'm even watching it over again. While we're talking, I'm watching it again. I'm watching it again. It was a good show. It was a good show, man. I'm proud of Xbox. I'm proud of Microsoft. I'm proud of Phil Spencer and the crew. Sarah, all those. I'm very proud of them, what they're doing, man. You got to see what the thing is. You have to see past all that toxicity out here, man. Anything that they hate anything Xbox does because they know Xbox is the true winner. It doesn't matter how many game shows you have. It doesn't matter how many game awards you have that you make up. It doesn't matter. The winner is Xbox. It's always going to be Xbox. Xbox is the winner when it comes to gaming. It just is. PlayStation got no games. Okay? PlayStation really, honestly, in reality, guys, and this is not me trolling. I seen videos where people are saying that PlayStation got no games. We got all the games right now. You see, Microsoft, if you guys didn't know, and I'm not talking about my chat, they're a software company. They're a software company. What is games? Software. They can destroy Nintendo and PlayStation if they really wanted to. You know that? You guys know that. And I think the pony bots deep down inside know that. If they really wanted to, they can destroy those companies. And they can be afterthoughts, man. It's just the truth. I think I looked up. What did I look up? Is it 600? Is it? I could be wrong. Is Microsoft? Is it worth 600 trillion? I was at work because I had some downtime and I was looking up net worth. Is this 600 or 600? Is this 600 trillion or something like that? It's something like that. I think it's up there. I was just curious. It's just phenomenal what Microsoft is as a company. They can't be touched. I know there's other bigwigs out there like Apple and Google and all them, Amazon and different things like that. It just can't be touched when it comes to gaming, guys. PlayStation will never, ever see the light of day of what Microsoft and Xbox can do. It's just, they cannot hold a candle to it. They can't, guys. Can't. That wick will get blowed out every time. They can't do it. They can't do it, guys. They wish. Look what Unlimited wrote. We have a great roster with Hellblade 2, a $50 game in May, Avowed in the fall, Indiana Jones, Towerbone, and more. Xbox is on fire, and it's the truth. I'm looking at it right now, guys, while we're doing this podcast live with your boy Sega Man. I'm looking at Indiana Jones right now with the dude with the tape on his nose. I'm gonna tell you what, man. This game looks phenomenal, brother. These are knockdown games, bro. These games look phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal. Machine Games is gonna. This game looks beautiful. Lucasfilms games on top. Exclusive producer Todd Howard. This game looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Shouts out to 100 with the Day One podcast. You know, with my brother Flip the Script, Flip Money, Punisher, and all them. Livewire. Big shouts out to the True Xbox podcast with the Unlimited Truth. We got next with Brother Hebot. The Lines then with our brother Tuckmaster. The Exile podcast with our brother E-Rock. We need to do a new one. It's time for a new one. And yours truly, only Xbox Only podcast with your host Sega Man and the crew, man. We got a lot to look forward to in the coming years, guys. We do. Let me get to the chat here. That's right. And the show was damn good. Awesome podcast last night. Giving out shots and respect to my brother Unlimited Production with the Unlimited Truth. I'm going to go back and watch the whole thing in its entirety today while I'm playing some games because I took off today. My boss said you can take off or come in because of the weather. I chose to stay home and play some games. Still getting paid for it. You know. I'm living my best life right now, bro. I'm living my best life right now with Xbox, my man. You know? Got my chat rocking out with me. 11 deep in here. You will, Retrofusion. Take your time, dissect it, give your opinions about Indiana Jones, brother. You know, Retrofusion Gaming. Hats off to you. You know, I just thought that was funny. I just thought that was so funny what Todd Howard did, man. When he took that golden stack, that was funny. That made the show pop even more. Just the little things they do. The thing is these developers, right? These content creators that out here that like to always spew bullshit about, Xbox and people in the industry of Xbox. But these guys out here that are developers, right? They like to have fun. They like to have fun. They do little funny things like when they show stuff because they're happy to bring these games to us, man. I don't see that anywhere else. Do you? I don't see the developers very happy and excited to bring stuff to you at PlayStation or Nintendo. It's just like they just stand there and talk. And what is about and this, then it's over. That's all you hear. That's it. They don't seem excited. They just don't seem excited. You know what I mean? It's just, that's your boy saying, man. I'm talking my Japanese. And then that's it. Then it's over. Come on, man. You have to be excited. You got to joke around when you're showing your new game. Be excited. Get your fan base more excited. Come on, man. You have to have more creativity. And they just don't have creativity over there like they do with Microsoft's Xbox, man. They just don't. I'm not saying they don't have any, but I mean, the creativity is more showing off with Xbox and their games and how happy they are and excited to bring these great games to you. They get you hyped. They get you wanting to pre-download the games, just like my brother Unlimited just did. And I got to catch up with him on the chat, man, because I want to pre-download all those games. Where do you download those at? What's up, Other Zinc, my brother? Because I went on my Xbox. Well, I'm actually watching rewatching the show on my Xbox One X in my bedroom, in my game room. The Series X is downstairs. Maybe that's why. That could be that. That could be why. What's up, Other Zinc? What's going on, brother? Shout out to the chat. Mass Effect. Yeah. I caught that, Andy. I had to think for a minute there, brother. I got to catch up with the chat real quick. Your boy Sega Man's getting behind in his old age. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got to catch up here. Yeah, that's Andy. That's what I'm talking about. That RPG does remind me too about some old school Dreamcast RPG games, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I can feel it. Look who just came in the room, brother. He's gonna give me shit, right? I'm gonna get ready to let him in. He-Bot's gonna give me some shit, man. I gotta let my brother He-Bot in. Boom, brother He-Bot.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, brother? What's up, man?
Just dead. I'm really asleep. I'm awake. I saw you doing shit. And me looking at these fucking Looney Tunes and shit that happened yesterday just pissing me off.
What happened? What happened, man?
Oh, the people, like, these people don't get it, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You can't stop saying that it's okay to have digital-only releases. No, it's not okay.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not okay.
It's not.
How are you okay with paying $50, $60, $70 for something you can't control or own, because it's not physical? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. It's no big deal. Listen, just because you don't care don't mean other people don't care. You want to be stupid and spend your money and only buy it and pay for something that you're never going to own, and if it take it out the store, that's it. You're having a problem with your internet, if licensing expired, whatever, and you can never access your game again, and you okay with that, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop making it about, like they make it. Most people when they talk about this topic, they make it seem like physical game people that buy physical are irrelevant because they don't buy digital. Bro, you're paying for something that you never own fully yourself.
Yeah.
That shit makes no fucking sense. And I keep seeing it over and over and over. Yes, the Xbox showcase was good. Yes. Was it fantastic and great? Maybe not, because it was missing some things like a shadow drop. A shadow drop would have been great.
That would have been nice. Yeah.
Turn it into a tradition. Because look how fucking great the feedback was for fucking Hi-Fi Rush.
Exactly.
Because the journalists can't get in there and fucking go and fuck up the game and be like, oh, it's not that great. Now you're gonna see, because you have a release date for something like Hellblade 2, they're gonna fucking try to do whatever they can and be like, oh, it's not really that great. They're already saying, oh, because the guy said we made a shorter one single player experience that's focused on the story.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to run with the shit that it's only $50 because the game is only 2 hours long, and saying all types of stupid shit. Microsoft doesn't learn, bro. It's like they go 2 steps forward and 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Like, they don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Why? And again, when they keep releasing games, right, that are not on disc, it's almost like they're trying. It feels like they're pushing for us when we buy the next console to be only a digital console. And the fact of the matter is, I don't like being told what the fuck to buy or not with my money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like it. And especially if you're the company that was touting preservation for games, real preservation since the very beginning with backwards compat. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you were the one saying preservation of games, right? At the very beginning, especially with the back compatibility, right? How you gonna act now, right? Let's say, as if how you gonna act now as if like it was never said, right? Or like it's not important. The whole messaging has been the entire time, we're going to give the option and we're not going to skew away from that. Like, we're not going to force people just to be on Game Pass. They, and allow them to also buy their games, right? For example. So it should be the same way with your fucking game purchases. I should not be forced to buy a digital copy of a game if I prefer a physical copy. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so people are really, oh no, it doesn't matter. It's good because Hellblade is going to be cheaper that way. I said, no, because even when you buy physical, it's the same price. Digital and physical, the games be the same price. Look at Prince of Persia. You buy a physical, it's $50. You buy it digital, is $50. So why not have a physical copy of it? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd rather have a physical copy, to be honest.
Exactly. And it's all on the disc, where you're never going to lose it. And if you want to play offline, because let's say you don't have the internet for some reason, you can actually play it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I like.
You can't play digital games offline if you don't have them downloaded or if you don't check in with an update or things like that. You got to constantly be checking for updates, which also take a lot of space because every time you update a game, it takes memory from your fucking console internally or from your memory card expansion, whatever. That means you're still using more memory, which ultimately you got to spend more money to buy more of those memory cards to have enough things stored away. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that shit is like, yo, bro, the hypocrisy is real, bro. You got to stop. Gotta cut the shit out. If Microsoft made a promise that we can preserve games, that, they gotta push that. They did it with fucking Forza this year, where Forza's not on the disc.
Yeah.
They did it with Starfield, where Starfield's not on the disc. They did it with Halo, where Halo's is not on the disc. It's like they can constantly keep doing that shit. Why would I buy a copy of Halo if the game's not on the disc? That's fucking retarded. Why would I buy a copy of Forza if you can't play it unless you're online? You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give us the option. We can play it offline too, not just online. Because why do I got to keep paying for something that I already paid for and feel like I don't own it? And you know I'm hardcore Xbox. You know this shit,
Yes.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Damn right.
but they're just it's just certain things they're doing that's aggravating. It really pisses me off, to be honest. That's why when I was gonna go on Unlimited show last night, but then when I saw everybody was hunky dory, I was like, oh come on, no, I don't want to because I don't want to have to explain myself for 2-3 hours about why I feel the way I feel. And then most people in the panel like E-Rock will say other things because they love digital, right? Which is fine. Then I gotta explain myself why. I don't need to keep explaining myself. You know what I'm trying to say? If I say I don't like something, respect what I'm saying. I don't like it. It's that simple. It's just like when E-Rock says I love digital, I said that's good. I'm glad you do. It works for you. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I don't keep trying to sit there and convince him, no, E-Rock, don't buy digital because it's bad. I already explained it to him one time. If he wants to take my advice, fantastic. If he doesn't, E-Rock, that's his choice as a gamer and a grown adult. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I hate having to constantly explain myself. Why it's bad to have digital only game. It's that simple. I'm tired. I want to keep explaining myself. I don't. If I say I don't like it, just respect what I'm saying. I don't like it. And I'm telling you why. I don't want to get it. I'm telling you, man, when we have a cyber attack where all the fucking satellites in the world drop down, there's no services, no online, because China's advancing that all these other places. Because it's going to happen at some point, right? And you can't access shit, then I don't want to hear nobody crying and getting upset because we got cyber attack. Look what happened that Christmas when the fucking shit went down for 3 hours. Nobody could do jack shit. You forgot about that?
Yeah. That's right.
On Christmas Day when people were supposed to be playing and enjoying themselves. Nope. And shit went down for 3 hours and you couldn't do shit. Like, that's not cool, bro. Especially when you bought the shit. You paid for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just how I'm just getting mad. I gotta keep seeing that stupid fucking trend. And then these people that keep saying, oh, why do you need physical? Listen, if you don't like it, that don't give you the right to tell somebody that likes it that they're not important and what their preference is not important. That gets me mad. That gets me heated. I don't like that. Because I don't do that to nobody. Like, being a person that likes physical, I don't be like, oh, you're stupid for buying digital. No, I warned you. I just gave you a warning. You don't want to listen to it? That's fine. That's up to you. It's your choice. I respect that. It's that simple. I know. I get it. The convenience. You can download it months in advance. You can have it stored away, and you don't have to worry about space. You don't have to worry about if you don't treat it right, if it gets damaged. You can have it ready weeks and months before the game comes out. You don't have to stand outside and go in a store and go buy it. You get what I'm saying? I understand. I get the conveniences, but don't disrespect what I feel because you don't like owning something. Like, because you don't really own it. It's that simple. You don't really own it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really own it. So again,
you're just renting. It's like a license. You're renting.
No, I just don't own it. And then, I also see how people getting upset because some people are saying, well, why Indiana Jones not third person? Listen, Indiana Jones works better as a third person game. Okay? Yes, it's cool that it's first person and it looks unique, but it's not going to have the same impact as a third person because that's the way the game works better because of the style of game that it is, right? It's like a beat 'em up with melee, platforming, with actual weapon hosting or whatever. Like, the game looks fantastic. But the fact that they let you pan out, like when you're climbing, and they let you see the character shows that they could have done it in third person as well. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't get mad because some people are just saying that they prefer the game to be third person. Because me personally, I think the game looks great, and I'm going to play it. I'm going to enjoy it, I'm pretty sure. But I would prefer to play it in third because that's the original game the original style. It came from that, from Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah.
I don't care if the PlayStation motherfuckers say, "Oh, look, it's trying to copy Uncharted." No, because Uncharted copied Indiana Jones, so did Tomb Raider, and so did Pitfall. Indiana Jones is the original. It's the original style for those games. The
Mhm.
action adventure game, the treasure hunter, right?
Yeah.
They copied off that idea. It wasn't the other way around. So I can care less if people say, "Oh, they're trying to copy Uncharted," because it's not. That's not true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, another thing. That's another thing I don't get why people are getting upset because people are just saying what they feel. I already told Machine Games failed, and even Bethesda. I already tweeted out. I told them, look, if you can give us the option to toggle the game and play it in third or first person perspective, that would be great because there's other games that have done it. GTA did it, right? Memory Infinite did it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Starfield does it. You can play first person, you can play third person. Why not? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, if other people say, "Oh, why," they get mad because you know because that's people's taste. That shouldn't be the case. We should respect other people's opinion as well. Because I personally would prefer third person for real. Am I going to enjoy it? Absolutely, because I like first person. I like machine games. The Wolfenstein game that they've done. They've done a great job. And who knows? It might be good even in first person. I don't know yet. I can't really judge it. I'm just saying what I feel, right? That's not me making an opinion about the game and saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that's my preference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I see people saying shit about that too. So I'm like, come on, like you got to stop that shit. Like if you like something a certain way, don't get mad at other people because they like it a certain way. Plus, I'll be honest, Microsoft got way too many first person games. They got very little third person and way too many first person. Perfect Dark's gonna be first person. Fable might be third person and first combined. But Hellblade is third person. But then you got other shit like Stalker. That's gonna be first person. Then you got Valve. That's first person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's already a shitload of bunch of games that are first person. Why would you make a game that's usually works better in third person? I get it. Make it unique. Try a different way because they've never really done it like that. I get that. But if it works better in third person because of the style of game it is, but it's essentially a beat 'em up, a shooter, a platformer all together. That's why they call it action adventure. Why not try it and just do it that way? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my opinion, right? But again, not saying that the game's not going to be great because it probably is fantastic. It looks fantastic. It totally grabs the essence and the style of Indiana really, really well. More than any game that I've seen before. So I hope it's great. Good. I mean, but if they can give us that option where we can toggle it and change it, and play it the way we want to, I think a lot more people will be happier with the game, and there won't be no kind of like back and forth or divide between some of the people that are fans of the Indiana Jones, license and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty much it. I didn't get to speak because I also was kind of like busy last night. So I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it alone. I'll try to find time to talk. Right now, I'm extremely tired. I got a headache. Because what happened was I fell asleep. I tell you I fall asleep in the middle of the night. So I fell asleep around 12.
Yeah.
And woke up around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I haven't been able to go back to sleep. So now I got a fucking splitting headache.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's already 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning. I haven't been able to go to sleep. I just need a couple more hours of sleep. Like 3 hours more nap.
Yeah.
And I'll be okay. But I haven't been able to sleep. So I'm fucking pissed. That's why I saw you said, "Oh, he sent me an attachment." He probably remembers what I said the other time. When I said you didn't send me one, you bum. So I came in real quick, give my 2 cents about what I was feeling. What's getting me mad. Like, it's mainly the digital shit. That pisses me off every time. Like I really don't understand the logic. That's like buying a car and having somebody else always drive it and you don't drive it yourself,
Yeah.
even though you're paying for the car and you pay for the fucking insurance and you're paying for the maintenance and the gas, but yet only a certain person can drive it, not you. You get what I'm trying to say with my analogy? It might sound stupid,
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm like, that's how I feel like with digital games. Like, come on, bro. For real?
Well, let me ask you real quick, brother. The developer direct show, the Xbox developer direct show. What was your all around opinion about every game you
Oh,
seen?
I thought it was solid. I thought it was great. First of all, they covered a couple of different genres.
Mm-hmm.
We got some really cool release dates. We now know that we got more than just Towerborn and Stalker 2 coming out.
Yeah.
We essentially got like almost 8 games coming out this year. From indie, AAA to AA, which is fantastic. We got to see Indiana Jones for the first time, which that's fucking great. Always nice to see the reveal of a game that you know about that you haven't seen for the first time, which was fantastic. We saw that they're trying to establish a relationship with Square Enix, and they showed it, right? They're showing you we're trying to establish a relationship with Square Enix by doing this or doing that, right?
Yeah.
And now they're bringing one of their newest Mana games over, which is good because it shows you that they're not quitting, that they're trying.
Yes.
And it brings faith and hope for other stuff like Final Fantasy 16, which I know there's a lot of guys out there that love those series. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if they prefer to play it on their Xbox, they deserve to play it on their Xbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, you know, I thought that was great. I think the fact that they showed a strategy game for the PC market as well, showing the love to the PC space, showing that they still have commitment to the PC space so people don't start questioning it, was also very good. And giving Hellblade a final, an actual release date, I thought that was really good as well. It's just, I gave it a solid B+. I don't give it an A+ because I told you of what I said, that I think it should have had a shadow drop because we need to cut the line and the thread between journalists and real gamers, because it's the journalists who hurt these games.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, now you see this fucking MO of people saying, oh, Hellblade because it's a $50 game or because it's only digital, that means it's not a AAA, that it's going to be garbage, or that it's going to be only 2 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of thing that you avoid and you cut off the middleman when you do shadow drops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that it's important for them to keep doing that. Because if they keep shadow dropping, it's going to cut off the narrative, because it's going to take the power away from the fucking journalists, that love shitting on Xbox shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and did you also hear, brother, real quick, brother, did you also hear, I just heard bits and pieces that Satya Nadella came out and was talking about gaming, right? And they tried to chop that up too. Like they're trying to make it seem like Xbox is still going to go third party. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah, I saw somebody put up the video where they're trying to act like he said one thing and they were basically, they cut the video and edited it the way they wanted it. And,
the hypocrisy.
They think they're slick. They think they're slick, like trying to make it seem like, oh, they see they're going to a party. No, they're not. Stop. When you saw the show, you saw that everything said Game Pass, PC, and Xbox consoles. Yeah.
Right.
So, again, these fools are they're thirsty. They're mad. I saw some Puerto Rican clown. He looks Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Saying that Helldiver looks better than anything they showed. Helldiver don't even got a story. It doesn't even got it. Helldiver's 2, right? When it doesn't even have a story campaign, single or co-op. All it's gonna be online with friends, kind of like Exo Primal,
Yeah.
where the story's kind of like doing objectives
Yeah.
together, and that's it. I'm like, bro, you sound retarded. This dude, it's just the denial, bro. The denial, like they were trying to say that Indiana Jones looked like a 360 game. Like, oh my god, it's running on id Tech, the new id Tech engine, and you're gonna say that looks like a 360 game? You sound stupid.
He bought everything that they bring out looks like.
Then they were trying to downplay Hellblade, saying that it looked just like the first one. I'm like, what? I don't know what fucking eyeballs you were looking at.
Bro, they're out of their minds, man.
What the fuck I don't know what you looking at. What eyeballs you looking at it, but that don't look like the first one. Yes, the structure and the camera angle, yes, the same, absolutely. But the visuals and the gameplay looks way more fluid, and the visuals look way more advanced. Obviously, it's running on Unreal Engine 5. That's why it took so long, because they changed it from 4 to 5.
Yeah,
you know. So again, like I said, these people are smoking
ridiculous.
That Tony does it, and they lost their fucking mind. It's fucking crazy. They lost their fucking mind. They're nuts.
They hold on to that 2013 era, bro.
Necesito traer un nuevo phone.
We're not in 2013 anymore. You know?
Well, it's just, you gotta be a fucking nutbag. And it's super absurd to say that a game looks like a 360 game when you clearly can see it does not.
I want to give a big shout out to you. You've been doing some great figure videos. I've been binging through them, man. You did a good job with those, bro. Especially, you know what I liked? I liked your passion in the last video you did about the Marvel thing. You know, I like that, man. I was watching that video.
Oh, with the DC.
The DC, yeah, I like
the DC McFarlane to it.
I like that.
Yeah, people love to hate them, and yet they don't even fucking collect them because they're more Marvel fans.
Yeah.
But they're the way to speak the loudest. I'm starting to say every time, but I've been doing those. I also did the Sega video. So
yeah, I seen that. That was fantastic. I like that too. That was good.
I appreciate it.
That was good, brother. Good work. Good work as always. Good work.
I got a lot of things that I want to. A lot of things I'm trying to get done, but because I don't get enough rest, I'll be behind. I don't put them out because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Man.
You gonna be able to get some sleep later?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get off and go to sleep. I think because the thing is, I don't want to take medication to go to sleep. Yeah. And then you get addicted to that shit. I want to do it on my own. And the problem is I fall asleep and I wake up. And then once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep.
Oh.
That's what my problem is. Because of the pain. Or because I'm uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Well, I'm glad that you, when I got home, I watched, when I got home from work, I watched the show. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the way everybody from every developer company was like excited and explaining the games to you, and even
it was solid. It was really good. It was solid. Like, I mean, I think it's trending. I think Indiana Jones and Hellblade 2 was trending.
Yeah.
On fucking social media, like.
What about that one game he bought? It's kind of making me want to try it out. The one game with the Japanese dude from Square Enix, and I'm not into it.
Yeah, that's the Vision of Mana. That's part of the Mana series.
Yeah, it looks like like the one brother said in the chat, like a kind of like a Dreamcast RPG.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah,
it looks beautiful. Even though it's like an old style art style, like anime.
Yeah,
cartoon style, it still looks really nice.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
Yeah, that looks good. It's interesting to try. I'm interested. I want to try it.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I was playing the Grandizer and record it to put it up on my channel, like I usually do with games.
Yeah.
Well, I just got it physical finally. And Grandizer, it's a lot of fun. It definitely surprised me. I'm gonna recommend it. It's fun. It's fun. The way they execute it is simple, but it's effective because it feels like the people that did the game, the developers.
Yeah.
You could tell they really love the Grandizer IP, the cartoon, the anime, and the history of it. Like you could tell, like in the game, like by how they did it. Even though it's a much more lower budget that they probably had, but they did a really good job, and it plays really smooth. It's 60 FPS. It looks nice, has nice colors, and it's like a beat 'em up and also a shooter. And because you do segments on your light pod,
Yeah.
you fight with your fist and hand. You got an upgrade system that's really nice,
Okay.
and you fight in big maps that are levels, but they're maps. So you got like 7 maps that are big, but they're treated as levels and have like a sense of scale because he's big. So everything looks small. So it gives you a sense of scale. And you do all the objectives in that map, clear everything out, do what it tells you, piece by piece, while collecting shit. And then you fight a boss at the end. Then you move on to the next one. It even has a HUD where you go into the base as a human and you can change the skin of your grandizer. You could talk to your father, and engineers, scientists, and then until they set you up for the next mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they did a fantastic job. I think it's so really, so good for being a simple, smaller game. It's much better than the way they executed Inspector Gadget. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Inspector Gadget looks great. It feels like Inspector Gadget, but the execution in the game doesn't feel like enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Because the way they did it is when he gets a mission, instead of being something where you can fight, do platforming, puzzle solving, fighting certain characters or creatures or whatever, instead of doing it like that, or even giving you segments with the car. Remember when he used to drive his car?
Yeah.
Every time you do a mission that the commissioner gives you, that he tells you, this match is going to self-destruct, it's a party game, basically. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have to see the your gameplay on it.
Like every time you do a mission, it's a party game. Like there's a mission where you got to try to open up a lock quicker than everybody else that's competing with you. Or when you're flying in a helicopter, you got to collect balloons and you're going against Dr. Claw and some other baddies in the world. And whoever gets the most balloons before the time runs out wins. Things like that. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's how it plays. So it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like you're actually doing missions. In other words, it feels more like you're doing party games. See? You get what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, and I definitely have to see your gameplay on that.
That's what's pissing me off. That's what's pissing me off.
Well, we're probably gonna get out of here. Let my brother Hebot get some sleep. It was good to have my brother Hebot come in here and chop up a little bit of game with me, man. I'm excited, man. I just can't wait to play Hellblade and all those really great games we got coming out, brother Hebot. I'm gonna check out that when you upload it, your gameplay, man. I want to get that one game he bought that's on sale. That one shoot 'em up. You got that black and white one. I want to get that. I might get it tomorrow or something. We'll see. Definitely want to play that. Check that game out, my man. I have it on my list. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get it because that's not a bad price.
You're talking about Squad 51, right?
The black and white one, yeah.
Yeah. That's a fucking dope ass game.
It's really cool. I like the retro look of it. I like that. I definitely want to get that, and it's on sale for like I think $13.99. You can't beat that's pretty good.
What happened?
I said it's $13.99. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's decent price. Yeah.
Thanks, Other Zinc. But
The
yeah,
other,
brother, huh?
the other anime, I think it's anime or anima, part 1 and 2, like the series.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, it was on sale, right? It
yeah.
was on sale for like damn, I think it was on sale for like $6.99, $5.99.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and fucking brother Phrase, he bought it for me, he hooked it up.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
shout out to him.
That's cool.
Which I wanted them from before, but each game was like 35, 25, something like that.
God damn.
Originally, you know,
Yeah.
and they had it at a really good, decent price. So I'm glad I got them now. It's like they had the Van Helsing top-down games.
Yeah.
They're like top-down. They look and play almost like Diablo.
Yeah.
And they had 1, 2, and 3, and they were bundled up like a few weeks back, and those were $6 for all 3 games or some shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
which is also really good.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Did you hear he bought before we close out? They're the company that made those certain shoot 'em ups that were only on Nintendo and PlayStation. They're making physical copies for Xbox now.
Well, some of them are like.
Oh, we lost Hebot, man. He'll be back in for another minute. But yeah, hey, I want to give a big shout out to the chat, man. Big shout out to the chat. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that came and joined us today. Me and Hebot, real quick here. He was gonna have our brother Other Zinc in, but he's busy. He's got phone things he got to do. He's working. He was gonna come in for a split second, but it's good to still have Other Zinc support, my brother's support, man, for the show. He's always in here. He's always been a great supporter. What's up, the realist? Yeah, I know, man. Xbox has no games, brother. The realist said Xbox has no games, man. What's up, man? Lewis, what's up, man? What's going on? Lewis Frag, what's up, brother? How y'all doing, man? Got my brother Hebot back in here. What's up, brother? I thought the pony bot swallowed you up. Thought they got rid of you, bro. What's going on, man? Getting his mic together. But realist, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah,
man?
I was telling you about that. There's some companies doing physical, like limited run or special edition. But the problem with limited run is that they want to do certain games only. Like, for example, Rocket Knight Adventure, the original one for Genesis, right?
Yeah.
And Felix the Cat was announced. It's coming to Switch, coming to PlayStation. Yes, granted, those are old-ass games. We could play them via emulator, via website, whatever. But they're making like brand new editions with, enhancements, stuff like that, added stuff. And Rocket Knight was a very good game.
Yeah,
we have Rocket Knight back compat, but Konami doesn't allow you to record footage of it.
Oh.
So anytime you try to do a clip, it won't come out. It doesn't work.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Because they don't want nobody to play the game without, I guess, them making money, even though it's supposed to be free advertisement, right? So, and that's some bullshit. So now they're gonna give the first one because it's not back compat. Obviously, that one on PS3 or PS4, even though they had, I believe, on the PS3. They want to give them the original one, which is a very good game, but they don't want to bring it to Xbox. And their claim is that Konami is not funding it or publishing it because they don't. In other words, that they would have to take the cost, and they don't want to take the cost because not enough people are going to buy the physical copy of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to take no risk, and that's why they don't bother, unless Microsoft themselves put the money to publish the game through them, like giving them the money to publish it, which defeats the purpose. Because if you're a company that calls yourself limited run, that you put out the product yourself, and pocket it and make the profits. And that's why you sell certain editions like collectors, the standard, and then the middle tier. And then you sell it to your consumers at a higher price because you give extra goodies and bonuses. Then and the company was the whole idea behind the company is that they will make games that don't normally come out physical, so people can have a physical copy of them, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then you need to actually, you need to actually invest the money, right? Invest the money and make and take the cost, even if you have to make a smaller amount. That's what would make sense. You get what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, bro.
But instead, they're not doing that. So, for me, that's hypocritical. For me, that's hypocritical. So even though it's cool that they do it with some games, it's not cool in the sense that they don't do it with like the bigger or more important. You got Jurassic Park that's coming with all the Jurassic Park games.
Yeah.
But that shit's expensive. It's like $90
Damn.
or $100 something. Like
Damn.
my son got the Ninja Turtle one. He paid like $150, and then he didn't get it. He didn't get it until like a year and a half later. I'm like, bro,
That's a lot.
huh?
That's a lot. 150?
Oh yeah. There's a. But I don't like that they'll do it and then, take a stupid long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To deliver it. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a long time to wait for that price. Shit. Nah, I wouldn't be able to do it, man.
Yeah, it's just fucked up, bro. So it's totally fucked up. So yeah, brother, yeah, man. So like I said, I thought the show was very good. It was solid,
Yeah.
But again, like I said, I just didn't like that they did a shadow drop. They didn't do one.
Yeah.
I don't like that they didn't do a shadow drop because where's the alcohol? Right? I don't like that they didn't do one because like I said, by them continuing to do that, it'll take power away from the media. And I know people are, oh no, but it's gonna hurt Sutherland. No, because if people like the game, they're gonna experience it themselves personally, and they're not gonna have to worry about looking at reviews or looking at fucking other people's fucking opinions from sites that they don't really normally give a fuck about anything Xbox. That every time they talk about Xbox, in fact, is always shitting on the fucking game. You know what I mean? Hello?
I'm here.
You hear me, brother?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I'm here. Yep. Every time they get a chance, they'll shit like you said. They'll shit on it. That's all they do.
Now, what you think?
I said every time they get a chance, like you said, they'll shit on the Xbox games. That's what they do. It's like a sickness that can't be cured with them, man.
It's like I said, you're gonna see now. Now they're gonna try to find all types of excuses and reasons to be like, oh, Hellblade looks like this, or Indiana Jones looks like that. You're gonna see, bro. You're gonna see. I guarantee you, Hellblade, even though the first one scored well, they're gonna try to pull that bullshit with the new one and say, "Oh, the game's too short,"
Yep. Yep.
or or
Yep.
they're gonna be like the game. The game really doesn't feel too much difference than the original one.
Yep.
You're gonna see. I'm telling you, mark my
It's
fucking
coming.
word.
It's coming, man. We expect that shit. You know that.
Mark my fucking word. You're gonna see it.
We expect it.
And and again, why it's gonna happen is because Microsoft just not shadow dropping, which they should continue to do. Like I said, is gonna give them the opportunity to be fuck faces. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers is just gonna be a bunch of cocksuckers. And we can't do nothing. We don't run Microsoft.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that's why I said that they should keep doing it, because it takes away the power. It takes away the power from that so-called bullshit media and downplaying games and trying to hurt them with fucking score. Look how they gave that Last of Us remaster, that is the same fucking bullshit game, right? It's basically an add-on or a free upgrade that Microsoft would normally give us Xbox players.
Yeah.
How they gave that shit like a 95 or some shit on Metacritic.
Damn.
When we all know that the first time the game came out, it was getting good scores by the media pushing the bullshit, right? Because it also supports a lot of pandering and woke ideologies and stupid shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And yet the user base was not scoring the game well. And what they fucking did was they turned off the comments so that the user base couldn't keep giving it bad scores and bringing down the score of the game.
Oh.
That's what they did when it came out the first time. And now they're trying to act like that didn't happen. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you gonna give a fucking remaster a good ass score like that, and then you're gonna shit on a new game that comes out or a sequel from a newer IP when the first one was praised all up and down when it was only on PlayStation? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the first one, they sucked the shit out of that shit because it was only on PlayStation. But as soon as it became an Xbox game as well, and then when the insult to injury happened where Microsoft bought, the actual developer, then that really is when you saw, Hellblade 2 is going to suck. It's going to be garbage. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's all a game. It's all a game for them. Them talking bad about Xbox makes them creates revenue for them. It allows them to get clicks and views, and it creates revenue for them. And they know damn well if they don't do that, they're not gonna get revenue, and then they're gonna have to worry about how we're gonna keep the doors open, how we're gonna be able to pay our employees. So all that shit that they do, that I keep telling people, people like I'll keep saying, stop giving them attention, stop falling for it, because you're falling for it, and the only reason they're doing that is because they're trying to create fake drama on purpose so that they can get revenue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like dumbass Ryan McCaffrey saying his hot takes all the time, even though what he said yesterday, I agree with him, but I know that he's most of the time, always trying to bend it more to the PlayStation side than anything. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I agree with him, but that was because of the situation. Like I said,
Oh, we lost Brother Hebot again, man. He'll be back. We're gonna close out soon, though. When he comes back, we're gonna do our outros, man. But what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's up, the realest one? What's going on with you, man? I'm glad you can join me for a little bit here. Yeah, but I got on early, brother. I was just little bit excited about the developer, Xbox Developer Direct show, bro. I wanted to do my little take on it early in the morning, bro. But yeah, we're going to get on out of here soon, man. If Hebot comes back in, see what else he got to say, man. Then we're going to, get going, man. Get the day started, man. I'm off today. I'm going to play some games. But I was happy with what I seen. I was pretty happy with what I seen. I'm looking forward to it. What's up, Big Dave C? Don't worry, I didn't forget y'all, man. What's up, brother? Big shouts out, man. Hope you guys are excited as well. I'm really excited. I want to play that Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga. Indiana Jones. More games that will be coming down the line, But if Hebot comes back in, let me just go through the chat because I have to give much respect to the chat, man, for coming and joining me. There's Hebot. We got our brother Hebot back in here. So we're going to have Hebot close us out, man, with his last thoughts and opinions. So let's get brother Hebot back in. What up, Chief?
Yeah, sorry. What I was saying when I cut off again? What the fuck? What was I saying when I cut off, before I cut off?
I think you were talking about, you were agreeing with, what's his name?
Oh, yeah. I was saying that I agree with Ryan McCaffrey's tweet yesterday because he was basically trying to say that Hellblade being a good game, a AAA game, and now a big IP for Xbox that they should do, that it deserves a physical copy. That's basically what he was saying.
Yeah.
That it deserves a physical copy because it's a single player game. It's not tied to the internet, and it should have its own dedicated copy, like the first one. Because it's a big game. And again, I don't know if Microsoft just announced it digitally first so that they can meet the release date. Because remember, when you do things physical, then you have to have a quota and you have to have a certain date that they can release it in the stores and worldwide to everybody at the same time, and meet, the demands of how many they got to release or have enough orders, right? And the problem is that a lot of places overseas don't really, buy Xbox like that or their games because they rather be on Game Pass. So at least with Game Pass releasing that day, they could reach everybody where Game Pass is available in all those countries right away. That's for number one. And then number two is that they don't have to worry about how many, that we got to meet shipments. There's got to be specifically at this time. Because a lot of places, or not a lot of places, but some places, like Walmart, for example, they announced that they're not going to carry any more Xbox physical games.
Yeah.
And the reality is because most people go into Walmart, go in there and they buy either Switch or PlayStation shit because that's the shit they push the most. They push it, right? Like their employers. They get a lot of employers that they be like, oh yeah, PlayStation's better than Xbox. That's the corny. I've seen it firsthand, right? Or they'll be like, oh, Switch is better than Xbox. Xbox corny. I've also seen that firsthand. You know what I mean? So that's where the problem is created. They have a lot of employers that are young that work in the video game section, right? Because of the fact that they're young, so they figured, since they're young, they could work in the video game section because they know about it, and that's their that's what mostly popular between the teenagers,
right?
And so they hire these guys to work there, but in reality, they're the ones who do the herding of the sales. Because again, like I said, I've been to Walmart several times to go buy a game or buy something. I remember when I first bought the Xbox, I think from one of the guys, when I told you that I couldn't find something, when people couldn't find them.
Yeah.
And there was a friend, one of the people I know that needed one, and I found one in Walmart. And I bought the console. The guy's like, oh, why are you buying an Xbox? This shit's not no good. You should buy the PS5. I'm like, dude, please do not tell me what to buy. You have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a gamer. I've been playing for a long time. And I personally think the PlayStation 5 is not worth the value and the money that they're charging as opposed to Xbox. It is.
Yeah.
because they're giving you a bunch of stuff from backwards compatibility for free to free boost mode or free, smart delivery for most new games, or the fact that it's giving you Game Pass. So you're getting, and the fact that you got bring your peripherals forward with you from the Xbox One. You can't do none of that with your Xbox, with your PlayStation. So, and cloud saving, for example, it's free. The DLI technology, the controllers for direct latency input for the lowest input is also something they offer that you don't get on PlayStation. So, again, free 4K capturing, the list goes on and on,
Yeah.
Um, and I told them, so don't tell me that I'm not getting my bang for my buck when you clearly are an Xbox hater and you just hate because you probably like PlayStation only, or you've only played PlayStation your whole life, or Nintendo. You know what I mean? So again, that's what pisses me off. So because places like that are saying they're not going to carry Xbox games because of lower sales, that also hurts Microsoft in the sense that they don't have enough orders being ordered for certain games or certain products to certain stores. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's why they probably are leaning more towards the digital market because of that. Instead, so they don't have to worry about spending money, shipping something out to a store, and then it's basically diminished returns because they don't sell well enough or they don't make enough orders to create a profit from these companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a lot of things, a lot of black and white areas that we don't know as consumers because we don't work in the business of the, of the retail aspect and from, the point of view of Xbox as a business as a whole, as a video game company. But there's a lot of little black and white areas that people don't realize that causes this domino effect, in which this is why, again, they're pushing more the digital market than having physical, which is fine. I get it. Money comes first, but at least give the option with games to be bought. Like I've always said, do a service, do like even in the Xbox store, do a thing where if you want to get the game physical on the Xbox or through Xbox,
Yeah.
that you have to pre-order it, and that's it. Made to pre-order. Whoever wants it, pre-orders it. That way they don't have to manufacture more than what they need to. That way they don't have to worry about it sitting there not selling. If 5,000 people pre-order a physical copy, let's say of, in this case, Hi-Fi Rush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then those 5,000 people get their copy. You make an extra 100 just in case if there's any defective ones so that you can, have enough stock to replace any defective ones. And that's it. You know what I'm trying to say? Just do it made to pre-order. And you're going to keep your fan base that like physical happy. And you're definitely going to keep your digital fan base happy because that's the way that you're pushing more anyway into the future because it's more convenient, less more cost efficient, less hassles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're able to reach a bigger audience that way too. That's the reason too. That's another big reason why you can have a game that comes out today in America, come out in China, Australia, Singapore, wherever at the same time because it's on Game Pass. You don't have to worry about having to ship it out physically and then they get it to the store, that it gets there ahead of time. Because then you got to ship that out weeks in advance so that when they get it, by the time they get it, it's close to the release date. For example, to give you an example, right? Or that's why a lot of places they'll get the releases of a game almost 6 months later because obviously they got to give the developers enough time to finish the game. So if it comes here, for example, in America out today, maybe they can't get it to Singapore until 4 months from now due to the transportation, the cost and fee of the canisters to ship it over. You get what I'm saying? Logistics. Those are called basically, that's logistics. Import fees, things like that. Like, There's a lot, like I said, it's a lot of black and white areas that don't make it as simple as people think. Um, but yeah, I know I'm rambling, talking a lot of shit. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to convey the message so you and the audience can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I might be a little bit sound delusional because I'm tired, but I don't know. I think you understand what I mean.
I understand, brother.
So that's pretty much my thoughts on it. But yeah, man, yeah.
All right, brother Hebot.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can come and join me, man. We're gonna do our outros. So, brother Hebot can chill and rest. Big shouts out to the chat, man.
Yeah, big shout out. Yeah. The chat's always great. Yeah.
You're on fire, huh, Hebot? On fire, man.
Well, they're always really good, man. They're so good that that they're basically like part of the actual podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is great.
Oh, before we go, man, did you get a lot of snow down where we got some down here? Ah, man, Hebot gone again. All right. Shout out to the chat. Let me go back up. Hopefully we can have Hebot do his shout out. There he is. We're gonna have Hebot do his shout out, man, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna name off the chat, and we're gonna go, man.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is, we're supposed to get snow again, I think this weekend. So yeah.
Did you get
and
some?
We got some.
Get a couple inches.
Yeah, we did, and it became ice. That was really where the problem is, and then it was super duper cold, and all that other good stuff.
Yeah. We got some down here, brother. I'm actually off today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My boss told me you can either come in later on or you could take the day off. So I took the day off.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I ain't going in there, man. Make it a 3-day weekend.
All right. So I'll hit you up later. Maybe we can chit chat for a little bit and shit, and maybe play some space side or whatever.
That'd be cool, man.
Yes.
All right, brother.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna get skating. I'm tired. I need to get some rest.
All right, brother.
So you guys can find me on my channel, Hebot, and on social media everywhere. Just look at the description of my channel. You'll see it there. Hopefully we can talk a little bit better later on or in the next couple of days about the show and the games and stuff. More in depth or whatever, but yeah. So I have some videos up, some gameplay certain stuff soon. So I got like 10, about 12 videos from from gameplay. Yeah. I'll be putting up, every day. I'll probably put one every 2 days, so I can give enough time for one of the videos to get enough views or whatever. So yeah, man. Thanks for having me on, brother. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming, man. Much appreciated, brother.
Yeah, no, it's always a pleasure. I just wish I wasn't so tired right now. So
I'll get back with you later on today. All right.
Yeah. Be blessed, man. Have a good day.
All right, brother. You too.
All right. Yeah, bye.
All right, brother. That was our brother Hebot, the most powerful gamer, man. Spitting that knowledge, man, and what he feels about what's going on out here. With all the hypocrisy, man, and people trying to destroy our happiness and our greatness and our eating good over here on the Xbox side. So on that note, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to my chat real quick before I leave. I'm gonna give a shout out to Rainy Ops. Thanks for coming, brother. My brother Unlimited Productions, that's always on fire with the unlimited truth. Go check him out. With my brother E-Rock, the first lady of Xbox, the queen of Xbox, Daya4568. They had a nice show last night. Go check them out. Bob, what's up, brother? He was actually the first one in here. Big Bob, what's up, bro? Toolman55, thanks for coming back again, my brother. I appreciate it, man. These are like, you guys are like the best, man. You are the best chat out there, and I very much appreciate all of you guys. I give the utmost respect to my chat, man, because if it wasn't for the chat, and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again, there would not be no Sega Man. There would not be no there would not be no podcasts. There would not be no videos. And by the way, guys, remember the new name now, and the name it's going to stay is Xbox Only Podcast. So it is the Xbox Only Podcast, man, because we like to really keep it real. We're true Xbox gamers out here, and we will call out their hypocrisy and bullcrap when it comes to Sega and Nintendo. On that note, man, shouts out to my brother, a.k.a. Tony, Anthony Chipmunk. Big shouts out to him. Andy, what's up, brother? It's always good to see you. Please come back again. Retro Fusion, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming and supporting and joining me as always. Lad, thanks you for coming, man, and joining me, man. I like that Fable icon. Much respect to you, my brother. Toolman 55, always bringing that, man, that gaming knowledge. Big shout out to brother Toolman 55 for coming, and also my brother with the numbers. He's never wrong. He's always on point. Our brother, that's part of all our podcasts, Others Inc. Thank you for coming, man. I know you're busy, but you always come in and listen. No matter what Others Inc. is doing, he can be painting a house, he can be fixing a car, he can be fixing a sink, whatever. Others Inc. has always supported us since day one. Big shouts out to Others Inc., man. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you, my brother. Snooky Jackson, thank you for coming and joining us for a little while. I really appreciate you. Much respect. Thank you very much, man. You guys just you rock, man, and you guys seem excited. Yeah, good points. Big shout out to Lewis Frag, man. Lewis Frag has been in the game with us since day one. Big shout out to my big brother, Lewis Frag. Thank you, man, for your support and always rocking out with our podcast, man. I really appreciate you. Big Dave C. Thank you for coming, man. Always spitting facts too about Xbox and calling out the bull crap and the hypocrisy out there with PlayStation, man. A really big contributor to our podcast and our chat, you know, with gaming knowledge. Big shouts out to you, Big Dave. Thank you for coming and joining us today here on this early morning podcast with me and our brother Hebot, the most powerful gamer, man. Big shouts out to the realest one. He does a lot of podcasts, man. He has a lot of gaming knowledge, and there's some stuff you might not like about what the realist says, but you have to be respectful to everybody's opinions. Everybody's not going to have the same opinion you have. People are going to disagree with the opinion you have, but keep it respectful. If you're a true gamer out there, man, and a gentleman out here in these gaming streets, be respectful about other people's opinions, because you're not going to always be right about everything. So you can take and learn from other people's opinions, man, and go from there. So big shout out to the realest one. Thank you for coming and joining me, man. I really appreciate you, my good brother. And who else? Oh, and Gaming Since 1980. I'm so glad that you can come. Gaming Since 1980. I like Gaming Since 1980. We always talk about Sega games. We always talk about OG games. That's my man. Gaming Since 1980. It's always a pleasure for you to come and hang out with us, man, on the podcast, brother, and always showing your support for your boy Sega Man, Unlimited Productions, Hebot, E-Rock, all of us, Tuck, all of us, man. We really appreciate you, man. Big shouts out again to 100 with the Day One podcast with his crew. Go check out I think it's called Crash Out Thursdays. I'm going to go check that out. He supports us as much as he can. If he remembers, he will shout you out, and we'll shout out your podcast if you're a true and bleed green Xbox gamer. All right. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life, brother. We don't die. We multiply. And remember, baby, we're always eating good over here. And you guys just seen some of the power of Xbox, which means there is no power greater than X. Peace, guys.